Hello, my name is John Wayne de Mercure, the Sonneteer. I have a good friend. I've got quite a few really good friends. They say if you have two friends in your entire life that are good friends, you're doing really good. I've had about six that I've had for 60 years and more. I'm an old man. I hope you have good friends. If you have good friends, why don't you write something about them? This sonnet, number 258, is entitled King Richard, my good friend. A friend like no other, a handsome guy. King Richard is he, loyal, handsome man of the perpetual smile. Singing his high praises after many years is worth the while. Early boyhood friend of many a Tom Sawyer idyllic adventure. Burly built, muscular, gifted athlete, master football crushing tackler. Faithful ally when cowardly gangs threatened, covering my back. School infested with bullies, preying, threatening attacks. Never had to worry with stalwart friends and King Richard around. Ever more grateful shall I be for prized friendship unbounded. Comfort zone enjoyed, while unfortunate others were brutally beaten. Guarding our own became necessary when the weak are eaten. I've seen many young men knocked to the ground and brutalized, crying for mercy unheeded, forever broken and forever terrorized, cowed, broken men. 5-on-1, 10-on-2, teeth shattered into bloody, ugly stubs. Surviving is difficult when school officials ignore the blood. Cowardly teachers, effete principals, letting kids get devoured. Treacherously, smugly indifferent, kids permanently scarred. I always swore I would stab those cowardly thugs before I was ever shamed like that. Pleas would only be mocked if you asked them for mercy. Fearless backup, force the only game. Once, there were 20 cowards, brave in their yellow courage. Their bravery melted after they were utterly vanquished. Sewage. Only King Richard and I were there that long ago lonely night. Hero King Richard never once mentioned fleeing any fight. So years of honey, sunny, halcyon glory made high school a paradise. Knowing true safety, happiness, friends, loyal and wise. Now years have evaporated. Still, I treasure King Richard Anthony. How can I thank this sportsman, fisherman, hunter adequately? A faithful father, husband, grandfather, brother, gentleman. Grateful am I to know such a truly marvelous, valorous man. King Richard Anthony, I adulate our ironclad, undying friendship. Remembering friends from long ago, King Richard, I do worship. Knowing how valuable true friendships can be, I revere it. John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer, copyright on this sonnet, March the 19th, 2007. I wrote it 10 years ago in his honor. And maybe you should honor your friends too with a sonnet, with a poem, with a story, something that calls attention to what their friendship has meant to you. I got to mention that King Richard died a couple of years ago, and that's the reason I'm reading this sonnet, is to honor him. He's got a great family. He was a wonderful man. And there's an old Danish saying, I love it. Sameni himlen. Sameni himlen. Together in heaven. Isn't that wonderful? Together, I'll see him in heaven. We'll be together again. You'll see everybody you loved in heaven. Count on it. Plan on going to heaven, okay? You don't want to go to the other place. Sonnet 958. Choked with unbearable grief. A beloved father dies. His clock stops. His precious life ends. Loved above gold and diamonds, a father seemingly from heaven. Now it's too late for goodbyes. Loving words unsaid, forsaken. how to make amends for guilty omissions. A father so abandoned. A dad who worked himself to the bone providing for his family. Sadness overwhelming at his death. No more his face to see. No more his lovely voice to hear. No more his happy laughter. So miserable are we, his grieving family, a family disaster. Hearts wounded, some seemingly beyond repair. Darkest despair. Apart forever. Death slams the door. Red-hot grief, unbearable. Tear-soaked pillows, sleepless nights, consciences screaming. Fear of the future, no more wise counsel, his wisdom missing. What to do with his clothes, the lingering aroma of his cologne, basket cases drowning in bitter tears, a family so alone. No more his shoulder to lean upon, no more a father to love. So stricken with paralyzing grief, no more a dad to hug. Never realizing his worth until he was gone. Negligent behavior on my part. Forever trying to remember his face. Our Father, our Savior. A brave father, going to work every day, never complaining. In the grave is he now, piercing silence, continuous crying. Life never again the same. A huge hole ripped in bleeding hearts. Wife and mother, sunken eyes, spirit shattered, lost her sweetheart. Exorbitant funeral expenses, go into debt, high-priced casket. Constant flashbacks, shrieking nerves, the ugliest regrets. A life cut short, vanished plans, aborted goals, dashed hopes. Knife penetrating deeply, mental health dangling by a rope. Lost and adrift, happiness done. Where has my dearest daddy gone? Ghosts seeking peaceful rest. Darkness, alone. So very alone. Conclusion, choke it down. Choke the grief down. Hit the deck running. Keep busy, busy, busy. Broken hearts forging ahead. Living life for the family and for him. Working, smiling in front of tears. Death denied its victory. You gotta go on. You gotta go on in his remembrance. Because that Danish saying, Samini Himlen, you'll see him in heaven. Samini Himlen, together in heaven. John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. The date on this sonnet, the copyright, July the 8th, 2013. This sonnet hurts me really bad. And I'll tell you why. Those people who kill children, I hope the curse of God is on their immortal soul in everything they do for the rest of their lives. And at the end of their life, they find the devil and they find hell. The name of this sonnet, number 944. We are looking for you, Isabel. A innocent little girl snatched from her bedroom. Dear God, wouldn't you intercede on her behalf? Won't you help her, somebody? A sweet 6-year-old girl kidnapped from her bedroom on April the 21st, 2012. Complete breakdown over Lady Isa, the little girl. Please answer our prayers. A parent's worst nightmare, a kidnapped child, unending pain, torment unbearable, searches everywhere have been in vain. What is happening to this lady Isa? What can be happening to her? What terrible things are happening to her? How can life be so cruel? Poets write of hot agony. Please help Isa, a tender damsel. A mother's heart wounded. A father's profound, darkest despair, nightmare. Another child victimized by a heartless criminal from hell. Pretty child, Isabel Solis. Gorgeous little lady, happy, vibrant. Ugly thoughts will not go away. Is her fate abusively violent. So, what's happening to her? The sanctity of a home invaded. Privacy violated. Tucson stained. This happened in Tucson, Arizona, one of the suburbs. Tranquility destroyed. Safety vanished. Vicious mental strain. Other people's precious daughters must be protected from vicious thugs. Enabler laws, leniently shielding sexual deviants, wickedly ugly. If you cause a child to stumble and fall, you incur God's curse. It would be better for you to have never ever been born. You should have a millstone tied around your neck, goes a verse. True justice for a pervert, to be thrown in the sea to drown. Someone in Tucson or nationwide knows what happened to Isa. Action is critically important. Report, call in what you saw, call in what you know. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children needs you. Devils, predators, and bullies must be stopped. The phone number, 1-800-843-5678. If you know something, please, I'm begging you, phone. I'm sick of children and adults being victims. Check the internet. Why are there so many sexual offenders everywhere? Hell-bent. Yes, I am upset. My heart bleeds for little lady Isabel Solis. Get active. Speak up. Give pornography peddlers no peace. I'm angry. Whoever took Isa, I pray your conscience kills you. I hope you are haunted into your grave. I want Satan to pursue you. I invoke God's curse on your immortal soul. God's vengeance true. John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. The copyright on this sonnet is January the 2nd, 2013. I'll tell you what really upsets me. They found her body a couple of months ago. Something terrible happened to her, and somebody knows what happened to her. And you're out there somewhere, and I'm telling you, you son of a bitch, I hope you are in your grave soon. I hope your life is nothing but excrement. You think you got away with it? Wait till God gets hold of you. Wait till Satan gets a hold of you. Somebody says something, that knows something, do something about it. Turn this animal in. Doing that to a little pretty girl? What the hell is this world coming to? There's perverts everywhere out there like that. Do something, please. Please. I'm so angry about this, I can't even talk. I wrote this sonnet to try to find her alive, and now they found her body. Oh, my God. John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. God bless us, everyone. To me.